Behind this song, and this is, I was in college, right? And I'm not gonna reveal the name of the college. Not, if somebody wants to ask me after, because I'm pro college. I went to college. I went to college, and I would have finished if it wasn't for this one thing. This dude. I switched my major after 3 years of studying business marketing. I switched my major to fine arts and sciences because I found out that music is what I really wanted to do in my life. I felt like God was really calling me to do that. I said, this is what I want to do, and I made the decision. So I went, and I had the first semester, right? And I've never been like, school has been, I have a real problem staying focused, so I just space out like in 2 seconds. And I enjoy it. I love it. I love to space out. And it's like the most entertaining, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is, when I started doing fine arts and sciences in college, best semester I ever had in my life, man. I had 3.5. I was just getting it, right? I was enjoying it. So I went to register for the second semester, and music was my concentration. And I had taken some theory classes, nothing real heavy. But when I went to register for the second semester, the dean of the music department was like, "Yo, so what do you play?" At the time, I really couldn't play at all. I'm in like 2 or 3 chords, you know what I mean? But my mind was like, I'm going to school to learn, I'm here to learn. I'm gonna get better and learn, right? So, and I felt like I had the drive, I felt like I had the drive to do it. So I went in there, and the dean of the music department was like, "What do you play?" And I was like, I play guitar, but and he was like, "What do you play at?" And I was like, they let me play in church. They let me, church. I was like, nobody cares. Everybody's like, "Oh, good job." So that's all I was doing. You know what I mean? That's all I was doing. And I told him, I just play in church, and that's it. And he was like, "Well, dude, and I was 22 or 23 at the time. I think it was 23. And he was like, how old? I was like, 22, 23. He was like, "Man, I'm gonna tell you now, I got 16, 17-year-olds who come in here and play guitar, circles around you, just make you throw up on yourself. They're so good, right?" And he was like, basically, you're too old to get good enough to amount to anything in music. He was very adamant, and he would not let me register for that next semester. Like, we went back and forth about it. But the dude was very, was older, he was more experienced, and he died just like...
Experienced in what? That's all like those musicians end up after a while.
Oh,
teachers.
Yeah.
The dope artists, I'm a teacher myself, and I'm still dope and shit. Don't get it. I'm just saying, we had a jazz teacher in high school who's like that. So I played with da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and he bring all this hate and to teach you and shit. So that's usually happens.
That's what, and so what I did is for like a week. For like a week, man, it crushed me. I didn't know what to do because I had my heart set on it. I was like, man, this is what I'm gonna do. And it was like, God, what happened, man? I was supposed to be doing this, and this dude, so it's not like I rebelled and was like college dropout. I just didn't know what to go back for to study. I didn't know what to do, so I just sat around, man. And after like a week, I just felt God like really speaking to me, like, "Yo, are you gonna let this dude, define, your existence, your future, your purpose?"
Right.
And it really picked me up, and I just grabbed some books and started hammering out on guitar. And that was funny, is that God's West, man, we've been able to play with, a lot of people play for me now. Our music, they have degrees in music, you know what I mean? And so it's kind of like a, ironic thing, now like a lot of, like a lot of music may just, playing to me. And we've been able to do a lot of shows with just great musicians that I would have never, thought I'd be able to play, on the same stage with. So, anything is possible, man. If you believe that it's something that you're supposed to do, don't let anybody's words stop you, you know what I mean? So, that's the story behind this song. So,